Hello everyone, today we are unboxing a ZD Toys Avengers Iron Man Mark 6. This is recently released in Hong Kong this week. This Iron Man Mark 6 is actually the 5th Iron Man that ZD Toys has released. And in this video, apart from unboxing this Iron Man Mark 6, we are going to also compare it with all the other releases that ZD Toys has done before. First of all, the packaging box. It is at the same style as all the other releases before. It comes in a red box and also there is an arc reactor at the middle of the box. And there are Iron Man Mark 6 printed on different sides with the logos and the license from Marvel. And before we all get started, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get instant notification of my new video uploads. This Iron Man Mark 6 has actually appeared in 2 movies in the Marvel Universe, including Iron Man 2 and also the Avengers 1. Now, after opening the box, you can see there is, as usual, a hard cardboard at the middle of the box, which is the internals of the Mark 6. And under the cardboard, there are 2 layers. The first layer is the Iron Man Mark 6 figure itself, and on the second layer, it is the display stand and also a few pairs of extra hand gestures and firing effects accessories. Now about the price, as usual, ZD Toys launched these products at a very competitive price compared with SH Figuarts, and I remembered I pre-ordered this a few months ago at around Hong Kong dollars $150. Then about the articulation, I think that it has enough articulation, actually more than enough articulation than you need, and it is comparable with SH Figuarts. It has a very good balance between articulation and also the body proportions. Then let's take a closer look at the second layer, which are the accessories. Now, for the accessories, there are actually 3 pairs of extra hand gestures, 2 pairs of firing effects, and also there is a display stand printed Avengers Mark 6 on it. And now I'm going to put it in different poses while I'm commenting on different comparison between this ZD Toys, SH Figuarts, and even the Hot Toys. When we are talking about the paint application, I think that the finishes on this ZD Toys Mark 6 is better than the Iron Man Mark 6 on the SH Figuarts. It is more glossy and also it shows a little bit of metallic finish. On the other hand, the SH Figuarts red is much deeper and also it is not shiny as this one is. And in terms of articulation, I think SH Figuarts has a little bit better articulation than this ZD Toys, but I think that there has to be a balance between articulation and also the body proportion. And if I have to choose one, I think that ZD Toys has a better balance between the body proportion and also the articulation. But of course, if you are looking for the highest level of articulation, then I think SH Figuarts would be a better choice. But for me, I prefer to have a better balance between the articulation and also a body proportion. And of course, do not forget to compare the price between the SH Figuarts and also the ZD Toys. Now the ZD Toys, I pre-ordered it at around Hong Kong dollars 150, but the current price for a SH Figuarts Mark 6 is around 4 times of the ZD Toys. As I mentioned, this is actually already the 5th Iron Man that ZD Toys has already released. At the same time, ZD Toys is going to release the Iron Man Mark 5 very soon, so I'm expecting to pick up my version very soon, maybe this week or 2. And those exciting news does not stop here, because ZD Toys has just announced it and started the pre-order of the Iron Man Mark 7. Alright, that's enough news and let's get back to the video, and I'm actually doing a comparison between the Iron Man Mark 4 and this release Mark 6. And you can see both Mark 4 and Mark 6 is having the same paint application in terms of the red and also the gold. And I am in fact very happy that they are not changing the color of this red and gold color. But a little bit more about the quality control, and I have to say that there are still rooms of improvement. Here, I'm also installing the Maniple head sculpt to this Iron Man Mark 6. If you have already watched my previous video unboxing the Mark 85 and also the Mark 3, then you have already seen this head sculpt for a couple of times. This head sculpt is not produced by ZD Toys, but instead, it is a third-party production that was made by a studio called Maniple Studio. And I bought this from their Chinese official website, and the cost is around 200 Hong Kong dollars. So I repeat, this is not included in the ZD Toys packaging box. This is a third-party production by a studio called Maniple Studio. so it is an add-on accessories that I bought somewhere else. But I do recommend anyone who bought the ZD Toys Iron Man to buy also this head sculpt. As you can see, after putting on this head sculpt, this ZD Toys is just like a mini Hot Toys. Of course, I'm not saying that it is exactly like Hot Toys and have the same standard of Hot Toys, no, but it is definitely an upgrade. But actually, if you are considering an upgrade, apart from this Manipo Studio head sculpt, you can also consider having the original upgrade accessories produced by ZD Toys themselves, which is the Hall of Armor. I myself already purchased 4 of these Hall of Armor. Basically, I plan to have the collection of Mark 1 to Mark 7 and also having them in the Hall of Armor. In talking about Mark 1 to Mark 7, actually next week I'm also going to pick up the Mark 5 and definitely I'm going to do a review and also the unboxing of this Iron Man Mark 5 as well. So stay tuned and let's see how will the Mark 5 compare with this Iron Man Mark 6 next week. Alright, in short, basically I recommend everyone who is looking forward to have a collection of Mark 1 to Mark 7 to have these ZD Toys in their collection. And that's it for this video. Now I'm going to show some of the photos that I have taken for this Iron Man Mark 6 together with all the other ZD Toys Iron Man. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.